Hi, Jiya. How are you?
I'm fine. What about you, mom?
Good too. All right. First of all, congratulations on your amazing book and the podcast. And let's just, connect today about your journey as an author. Would you like to please introduce yourself?
So, my name is Jiya Yadav. I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, Scotland High School, 7th grade.
All right. And
Yes.
what is the name of the book that you've written?
The Quest for Elysium.
All right. So it's a very interesting title. And I read the book. I went through some pages. So I love that, you've written the introduction that there is about the book. So you've mentioned global warming and climate change. So I understand that this book has something to do with creating awareness about the world that we are in today and the quest to, maybe, some other adventures that there are in the book. So what exactly is the book about?
My book has so many characters, but it is mainly based on a teenager named Leo Archer, who is a ordinary boy. So our Earth, our planet, is almost destroyed because of humans, like pollution and all. So a team scientists of India, they decided to start an operation named Odyssey, and then they discovered a new planet outside Earth called Elysium, which had life and where humans can live.
All
So
right.
they took Leo Acker with them to discover the planet.
Yes. So how did you get to, write how did you get the idea about writing this book?
Um, like I'm all I'm always fascinated about space and science fiction books. I like reading books so much. So I thought that why should I not write a book?
Right.
And yes,
So you say that you're very much interested in science and fiction books. So if there were just one book that you were to name, which will be your favorite, what book would that be?
not a book, but a movie which inspired me a lot was 2067, which I saw when I was hospitalized.
Oh, all right. So you kind of utilize your, even when you were hospitalized, you kind of utilize that
Yeah,
time and you figure out a way to, put your thoughts and ideas into a book, which is very fascinating. And I also see that, you have mentioned all of the chapters and what all chapters are about. And it's a very interesting book. So, is this the first book that you have written on the BriBooks platform?
yeah,
And is it also the
yeah,
first that you've ever written?
yeah.
All right. So before you started writing this particular book, or when you decided to write about science fiction, did you ever think about becoming an author in general?
No,
So, you must have started the book and you must be, you must have had your own challenges and, outcomes,
yeah.
learnings. So, did this writing journey help you become more confident or, uh, improved your academic curriculum or
Yes,
any way did it help you, the book writing journey?
it helped me to improve my dictionary and it motivates me to write more books.
All right. So, now that you have written about science fiction, and if you were to write another book in a different genre, what genre would you choose to write a book about?
History or maybe horror.
All right, all right. Horror is also one of my favorite genres. All right. And, because now that you have become a published author, you have gone through the entire process and you understand that book writing is not just about writing an amazing story, but it is also about, how you share it with people and you take their feedbacks and there are other things. So, if there was one advice for the budding authors, what advice would that be?
Like they should be confident about what they write. They should not be disappointed or that kya hoga mere saath mein and like that. And they should write the story they should for writing a story they should have a plot, characters, and a whole story, a climax, and a ending.
Right,
Like
that's That's
I
like
yes.
having a beginning and a middle and an end. That's very important for any book to become interesting, and for the audience or the readers to be hooked to the book and wanting to read further. That's very, very good advice. Also, when you started writing the books, did you think about the entire plot beforehand? Did you have it in your mind? Did you make up notes, or did you just went with the flow?
No, I had the whole plan how to write the story.
All right, and you
I
have.
planned it. I planned everything in the docs and I write it. So
And was there any, writer's block in between, or did you just planned it out very smoothly and then pen down this entire story?
no, I just wrote it. Like it was easy for me, but it was difficult to manage the time.
Right. And did you get it proofread by somebody else, or did you show it to your teachers or your parents, or maybe somebody, you might want a feedback from, or did you just proofread it yourself and you were good to go?
I I showed it to my class teacher, my English teacher. She helped me.
All right. And did anybody help you uh, also idealize how it should, begin and end, or the story, or was it just you?
It was just me.
All right. So you just got inspired by the movie and then you had this amazing idea. And it's a very descriptive book. So writing and thinking about all of those chapters and thinking about the titles and everything. So how did you, actually decide? Did you think of the titles first and then you started making up the story, or did you write the story first and then the title came to your mind?
I wrote the story first and then I divided those topics.
All right. All right. That's great. And is this book going to have another part, or is it just this?
Like many people are saying, my friends and my teachers, that this book should have another part. So I'll look into it.
All right. That's great. Oh, okay. So if you were to choose just one favorite part of your book, what part would that be?
Like when they reach to the planet Elysium, the beauty of the planet and all.
All right. That's very, very great. And is there anything else that you would want to share about your book or your journey as an author?
Mm. Like, should I tell about my challenges
Definitely you
I
can.
faced?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it was very difficult for me to manage time because till 3 I have my school. After that, I reach home till 3:30 or something. Then from 5 to 6, I have my academy. So 5 to it's almost 6:30. After that, I have to do my homework. Then my finals are coming. I have to study for that, and so many challenges like this. So I did it from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Oh my God. All right.
I wrote two chapters in a day.
That's very, very fascinating because you were kind of determined to write that book. That is great. All right. So, as an author, when you saw the printed copy of your book, how did that feel?
I felt so happy. I was excited, and the day my book came, it was my birthday. So I invited so many friends and my relatives. So I showed my book to them, and I was super excited to show it to everybody in my school and
So
friends
now you
and
have your
everyone.
book as well in the bookshelf that you might have.
Yeah, it's here.
Right.
Uh, yeah,
Yes. And it's a very interesting book cover as well. So also, the images that are in the book. How did you, decide to put all of those? I mean, did you research about it? Or also, because your book is very well, I would say, structured. From it starts with all of the chapter names and everything. So usually when we read a good book or a novel, that's how it is, written. So did you kind of research before started writing a book, or did you just, because you have read so many books, so that was kind of unconsciously
so
or subconsciously in your mind, and then you
yeah.
just.
I got an idea. Like I read so many books, so it has about the book and the table of contents. So I also wrote.
That's great. That's great. I'm very, very glad that you have written this book, and I hope to read another book written by you. And I
Sure.
wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you very much for
Thank you,
connecting.
ma'am.
Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.